What's up and what's good? Welcome to More Tarot Please. I'm CourtLauran, a self-care coach that utilizes tarot, moon magic, and other self-care practices to facilitate guidance, insight, and healing for your journey inward. All right, we're here to discuss why should we attune to the moon? How can we attune to the moon? And what is its purpose? How can we use the moon as our very own life coach? Because that is what I do. I don't follow the moon phases, to a T, but I do like to utilize the energy that it gives off so that I can stay on task, so I can use momentum when it's time to have momentum, and I can release, relax, and relieve when it's time to do so. So let's break it down by each phase. First things first, we have the new moon phase. The new moon is about new beginnings, new intentions, new goals that you want to set for yourself, and just like beginning again, a reboot, a recharge, going inward, being still, setting an intention and then feeling it and sitting with it and being clear with it, meditating on it so that you are prepared to put energy and action behind it. So I particularly love new moons because I love a good reboot, a good recharge, and I like to set intentions for myself and really sit and feel them and just like unplug. I get off of social media and I really sit with the intentions that I want to set for myself, because I need to put the proper energy behind them and the proper thoughts, and I really need to feel them and believe them to be true so that I can put the right action and energy behind it. And that is what the new moon phase likes to lend to us. So if you follow the moon or you follow along with its phases, then when that new moon comes and it's dark outside, you can't even see a slither of the moon. That's when let me go inward, let me listen to my inner voice, let me follow my intuition and just really prepare myself for what I want to bring into my life. Okay, so that's what I use new moons for. I love a new moon, like I said, and it's just really good. It's really good, and that leads you to the next phase, which is the waxing crescent, which is the planning, the visualization, and the creativity. So when the moon is waxing, it is building momentum. It's putting energy behind whatever it is that you set during the new moon. So if you set an intention or a goal for yourself, you utilize the waxing crescent to continue to visualize it and to start putting energy behind it so that it can come to fruition. You definitely want to start planning what it is that you need to do. Excuse me. Water break. You definitely need to start planning what it is that you want to do, what it is that you want to bring into your space that'll help you with the intention that you set, with the goals that you set. So waxing crescent, that's that planning stage, because now you have your goal down, you have your intention down. Now it's like, how am I going to reach this? How am I going to fulfill this? How am I going to bring this intention and this goal to fruition? Let me break it down. Let me plan it. So that's what waxing crescent does. And it leads you to the first quarter moon. And the first quarter moon is all about action, movement, okay, growth. It is about, I'm looking at my notes, it is about working hard, using discerning action to support your intention. So the first quarter moon wants all the smoke. The first quarter moon wants you to put your energy behind it fully. Whatever it is that you set, you have to start. Whatever you plan during that waxing crescent, it is time to implement it. That is what the first quarter moon is all about. Implement those plans. Use discernment, because you definitely want to make the right decisions as you move forward. You definitely want to put forth the right actions. So a lot of that has to do with trusting your intuition and listening to your inner voice, and just connecting to yourself. As you meditate, it becomes more clear what sits right in your spirit. And so that first quarter moon comes in like, let's get it done right now, okay? And then right after it is that waxing gibbous. Now this is that moon that leads you to the full moon, and that's about commitment, refining, grounding. So you put actions, you use that first quarter moon to put action into your plan. And now it's like, okay, do I need to refine anything? Do I need to fix anything? Is anything not working? But let me stay committed. Like, I'm not gonna fall off task. I started to put action behind my intentions, my goals. I put the energy in it. I'm doing what I have to do. I have to stay committed so that I can reach my goal and I can reach the intention that I set for myself. So that waxing energy is still giving you the momentum to continue to put in that action, but you also just want to be able to refine anything that may or may not be working so that it's in alignment with who you are and what it is that you want to do. But it's the growth moon. It's going towards the full moon. So things will start to blossom. You'll start to understand why you're putting the certain actions you're putting into play, why you're taking the steps that you're taking. Like, that's the energy that comes with that waxing gibbous moon, which leads us to most people's favorite, the full moon. The full moon is about celebration, mindfulness, gratitude. The full moon is also, yes, about harvesting and reaping what you sow, but a big part of the full moon is knowing what to move ahead with when it comes to your intention, and what to accept isn't working and it isn't for you. Okay, so full moons are very big on course correction. I've been putting action, I've been putting the energy behind it, I've been taking these steps, I've been doing this under, the waxing moons, the first quarter moons, that with the intention that I set. And now the full moon comes and I have to settle in it and I have to say, okay, this is what has worked. I reap what I sow. I'm appreciative. I'm grateful that it has worked. I'm grateful for the actions that I took. This is what has not worked. I appreciate my effort, but it is absolutely not working. So I either have to figure out, is there a way for me to make it work? Or do I just need to accept that it's not going to work? It's not for me right now. Let me focus on what is working and take it from there. That's what full moons are about. So if you can use that full moon energy to do that and to course correct, it benefits you. Which leads you to waning gibbous. So now waning energy is that decline energy. You were at a high, you course corrected, the big old full moon came, gave you so much energy, and you course corrected, and now it's starting to go down to like, okay, I'm settled into what's working and what's not working. I'm not giving up on anything, but I'm definitely in a sense of appreciation. I'm definitely in a sense of, okay, what do I need to nurture? What do I need to nourish? Because I put all this energy and all this action behind. So what do I need to just continue to put some nourishing energy behind? And being open to yourself. Continue to be open on what's working and what's not working and learning from it. That's a part of the experience and that's a part of the growth. So waning gibbous energy just reminds you to stay appreciative for the things that did work so that you can stay open to them and you can nurture them and you can continue on your path forward. And then we have the third quarter moon. So the third quarter moon is about release, introspection, forgiveness, because the third quarter moon, also known as the last quarter moon, is about letting go, forgiveness, release what no longer serves you. And sometimes that is a very hard thing to do, because it's very easy to just hold on to everything, because change is difficult, and even though it's not working for you, you're used to it or you're comfortable. No, not no more. So with that third quarter energy, you want to completely release and just let it go. Forgive whatever did not work. Forgive what you tried and failed at. Forgive yourself for any decisions that did not put you in the direction of your intentions. Just let it go. Let it go completely. That's what that last quarter moon is. and the third quarter moon. And I also love the third quarter moon because it feels good to release after having all that energy and action and momentum in the waxing season up to that full moon. When the waning season comes and it's just time to like kind of decompress and just go inward, it's beneficial because you learn so much. And then when the next new moon comes, you're able to build upon what you learned the prior lunar phase. And then that leads to the waning crescent. All right, this is the last phase before the new moon starts again. And the waning crescent is about surrendering, resting, and healing. The waning crescent energy really asks you to prepare to go inward so that you can chill, so that you can release those thoughts, so that whatever didn't work, because you know, when we have an intention that we set for ourselves and we're so excited about it, that sometimes when things don't work out how we thought they should, it can be disappointing, and it can cause, you know, negative emotions. So you want to heal from whatever it is you learned from, especially if it wasn't a positive experience. And you want to heal from it because, like I said, you're preparing to go inward. You're preparing to course correct for the next new moon. Course correct. You're preparing to build upon the intentions that you set the last lunar phase for the next new moon phase, so that you can set new intentions and do it all over again and continue. But you really have to take a time, you have to take a period to just be still and just surrender to the process, surrender to the universe and what is happening around you, knowing that you cannot control everything, you cannot control every outcome, but you can still be present, and you can still, it's okay to rest, it's okay to be calm, and it's okay to heal from whatever it is that you've learned, whatever it is that you have been through, and whatever it is that you've released. Because you know, the third quarter moon asks for a release and a let go, and sometimes it's so hard to do that. So having this moment where you can heal from what you released, so that you can feel good about your decisions again, it's necessary. So that's my quick how to attune to the moon and why we should attune to the moon. Just doing those things really is beneficial in your inner growth and connecting to yourself in a way that helps you reach your intentions that you set for yourself and the goals. And that is why I love doing moon energy readings on this channel and as a service on my website. And that's why I love attuning to the moon, to just help me get right, stay right, be right. All right. So if you would like to book your own personal moon energy reading, the link will be in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned, subscribe, hit the like, stay tuned for the next video that is going to come up. We have some self-care videos on the way, and be well. Until next time, I want you to live your best, love your body, and liberate your soul. Peace.